everyone, and welcome to another Command & Conquer game. This time we are in Command & Conquer Generals. Yep, the vanilla game it is, and we have a USA vanilla here on the top by Forquets. I really don't know how to pronounce that. I will go with Squaak because he also calls himself Squaak. So Squaak here at the top position with a USA, and at the bottom position we have a GLA by Murder. Murder likes to murder people. I think he already admitted this in the forums. So he's a big murderer. And let's see if he can murder Squaak there at the top position. We have here this cncHD Generals version of Tournament Desert. It's those two supplies very close to each other. And yeah. So at the top position, Squaak sold his command center and is going for one barracks, one war factory, two supply centers. And I think he's going for the Paladin tanks. In Command & Conquer Generals, people like to go for Paladin tanks, but he just screwed my talking and went for a Humvee very fast. Also not loading up the missile defenders into the Humvee, just this standard Humvee. Looks like he wants to go to crash those cars very fast there in the middle, so Murder cannot grab those. Worker running here to the left flank, plus a RPG soldier, and all the cars are crushed. The missile defenders are now occupying the buildings there in the middle, and there's still no Paladin tank on the battlefield for Squaak. Only Humvees, and still more Humvees on the way. So there's the Worker plus the RPG, but RPG being sniped there by the Humvee. And Worker going into the building. It should have been otherwise. RPG going into the building and Worker standing outside and dying. Oh well. Can happen. So here's the supply and the arms dealer. And we also have here barracks on the left side. So small and compact base. We also have a terror attack there on the way on the left flank, engaging. And looks like he's going for the supply center, but coming dangerously close to the war factory and is actually not destroying anything. Looks like he's just scouting the area, and he has RPGs inside, so no terror attack at all, but the RPG tag. Maybe for dozer hunt purposes. I think he got one dozer there. We can see that Murder has a pretty good map control. He is like everywhere on the map, and he completely sees what his enemy is going for. We can see that Squaak has only the middle under his control with those two missile defenders, and he must be on his toes once ambush comes in from the flanks. So he has a massive Humvee army right now, but in Command & Conquer Generals, Humvees are not so powerful as they are in Command & Conquer Zero Hour. Which I like, because Humvee spam is boring, so it's actually pretty good to see that the Murderer will be able to counter this Humvee engagement. So there are the terrorists detonating the reactor and the war factory, so massive blow up there. Very good, very well done there by Murderer. And the Humvees now they're in the base with battle drones to keep the RPGs on their toes. So they are shooting on the battle drones and not on the Humvees. That's pretty good. Also the battle drones add additional firepower to the Humvee mix. So Squaak pretty much raping his enemy there right now. He killed all the RPGs but losing quite some Humvees there through the tunnel and to the force which is there. Also Scorpion rockets are massive against Humvees. So missile defenders being deployed there and going for that laser lock, but the Scorpions very well microed into the tunnel again. So Murder lost quite some buildings there, lost a few buildings I mean, and a barracks going up there at the bottom side plus a reactor, so very sneaky attack there by Squaak. Going for that second base directly in the base of Murder. It's like, yo dog, I heard you like bases, so I put the base into your base so you can base my base. Something like this. But it looks like Murder is going to destroy this second base. Also very well done here with the dozer going back into the chopper, saving it. By the way, this is a Hall of Fame game. I forgot to mention this in the beginning. It's a Hall of Fame game, so very big Hall of Fame here right now happening. Hall of Fame action activated. Very excited for this. So Arms Dealer under attack, but Brave Worker repairing it already. You can see that Murder sitting on 300 and has the right supply on under his control. He's mining there with few workers, and looks like Murder is losing his Arms Dealer. Yep, there it goes. So the massive missile defender attack managed to destroy the Arms Dealer. That technical could have been huge if a terrorist would be inside. This one, for example. Dozer is gone, and Squaak only sitting on one dozer left, which is going to be saved into the chopper, so Murder cannot snipe it. Well done there by Squaak. Good harassment there by Murder, harassing the supply of Squaak. He's only on one supply left, but now can mine from two supplies again. So the aggression is stopped by those rangers with flashbangs. We have a huge attack there from the right side with 4 scorpions. And those are dropping again, but he should get into the chopper again. And yep, he's going into the chopper. Good decision there. Good thing that the scorpion rockets didn't shoot. They would have destroyed the chopper, I think. And this would be GG for Squaak there, because then he would be without any doses left. And then only a few terror attacks needed to cripple his base, and then it's GG. So good thing he is saving his dozer there. You can see that Murder is going for the 2 oil derricks, and he has them under his control, and lots of missile defenders against lots of tunnels. I think the missile defenders are going to win this match. There are also some rangers in front to be the meat shield, but looks like Squaak not running into this here, because this is death right there. He needs a tank to tank the damage. Unfortunately, he only has the tanks on the top, so he needs to bring down those tanks with a chopper. I don't think he's going to do so. Instead, he's going to lose the chopper through the massive RPG attack there, but just keeps his chopper alive, just barely. Lots of tunnels going up there for Murder. He is tunneling his way to the base of Squaak. Now the missile defender is going at it to destroy those tunnels, but those are too much tunnels. Also terrorists coming in, and there's no RPG, no ranger protection, I mean. So this terrorist is going to detonate those missile defenders, but nice split there with the X button, and the terrorist only getting 2 missile defenders. That was pretty well done. Out microing the A move of Murder. I don't think the missile defenders will get through here. There are too many tunnels just right there. And more tunnels going up there at the right flank. We can see that Squaak sitting on 2400, and he sees the complete map. So pretty good map control there on his side. That's because of his choppers. Choppers have a very wide range of vision. There are terrorists coming and detonating the war factory, and there it goes. So war factory gone, I think for the 2nd or 3rd time. We also have now snipers on the way, which is pretty good, and the flashbangs clearing out those fortresses in the middle, also killing some workers there. Can see that Murder is sitting on 2500 and has the complete middle under his control. Looks like Squaak is now bringing the middle under his control. There are flashbangs everywhere, and only the 2 scorpions can now stop this attack, but there's a paladin tank, and a paladin will blink away those scorpion rockets. If we take a look at the complete map, we can see that Squaak is in a very good shape, and I think he has the advantage right now. There are a few more paladin tanks needed, and there they are. Just as we speak of it, there are the paladin tanks, and they are very important in this fight here right now. They need to tank the rocket damage. They need to tank it very well. Oh, worker army there from the bottom and the sniper killing all of them. Very good. And there is the engagement, and I think Squaak is going to win this because he has the paladin tanks. The missile defenders should laser lock a bit more, but they are not doing so, and so the GLA army is advancing. There is the laser lock, which was needed a bit earlier before. And now the paladin tanks chasing away this army. So in the end, both didn't win this fight, both had to retreat. Although I think the USA player had a bit of an advantage there. Much more Scorpion tanks there on the way. But there are 3 paladin tanks and a few missile defenders, and they are massive. More tunnels going up there for murder. And where's this arms dealer, by the way? There it is. There's the arms dealer, and looks like murder only limited to those 2 supplies, which are far away from the supply piles. Scorpions now attacking at the right side, and the USA player uses this to destroy the tunnels there on the left, because the Scorpions are not in the tunnel now. There are the Scorpions going back, and there is the laser lock, which was needed. But Scorpion very well microed into the tunnel again. So Squaak, like I said, in a very good shape, and he's now building up his strategy center. In Command & Conquer Generals, they always go for bombardment, because the bombardment gun is very powerful in Command & Conquer Generals. In 0 Hour, it got a bit nerfed, and it's not so powerful anymore, but in CCG Generals, it's pretty good. So, strategy center finished. Oh, and no, he's going for Search and Destroy, just in my face. Okay, so Search and Destroy it is. Normally, like I said, they go for bombardment, but here we have the Search and Destroy strategy. Also okay. So, big army there engaging on the left side, and looks like Murder cannot defend this, but he is attacking there in his main base and destroying the strategy center right there, right away. That's a pretty good move of the GLA player. Also, the USA troops are not in the base to protect this. So this was a pretty good and sticky move there by Murder, using the moment and finishing off the tech building, crippling his enemy a bit. Very good and very well done. Paladin tanks now moving in and completely ignoring the fact that there are Scorpions in his base. But the golden rule is never base raise a GLA, it will fail a lot. So, barracks gone, and some missile defenders there to protect the base, but the Scorpions have toxin shells, and also the missile defenders running through the toxin and just barely surviving this. Paladin tanks now finishing off the tunnels there with the A move. As we can see, this is clearly A move. They are not destroying the tunnel holes, but only the tunnels themselves. The thing which I like to do is setting them on guard mode, so they will also destroy the hole mode. There's no supply center there yet, which is surprising me. But maybe on the other side it's good that there's no supply center, because if there's a quad cannon standing right there, Squaak cannot do anything against this. So it's pretty good that there is no supply center of the USA player. Little ambush there. Killed some missile defenders, but there's a sniper already to deal with those rebels. There is. Sneaky sniper. And Scorpion's now finishing off the supply center. But if we take a look, Squaak has so many buildings left. 5 in total. Okay, not so many, but he has pretty lots of units there. He has much units, 44, and he has lots of money left. His enemy is sitting on 13 units, and a lot of tunnels there.
A warrior has fallen.
Okay, so main USA base gone, but Squaak still has lots of cash left to rebuild his base, which is pretty good, and tunnels now being finished off there by the Paladin tanks. Also, the main supply is still under the control of the USA player with 33,000 cash in it. That's a lot of cash. Supply center gone and no sell possible there for the USA player. You can see that Murder has a bit of money problems. He has no income right now, only this one oil rig, but that's it. Oh, he killed the sniper there. Ooh, poor sniper. Rolling over him. This Paladin tank needs a repair drone right there. I think he has, yes, he has the money for it. He should really build a repair drone on this Paladin tank, saving this one Paladin. In this late game, every unit is very important, so losing one single unit is game changing. So both players have a pretty good army, and those Paladin tanks have a disadvantage against all those Scorpions. There are missile defenders needed in this mix. So for example those are needed to bring down the Scorpion tanks. Those Paladin tanks alone against Scorpions is going to be a crucial fight. It's going to be very risky, and I don't think the USA player is going to win this match.
Unit lost.
Oh, Scorpion's now picking off a few missile defenders there at the top, bottom. But it's a risky move, but in the end he will succeed. Picking off one missile defender, one after another. That's a good move. Trying to get this main supply under his control again. There's also still toxin shit here around. Very good. Oh, lots of Scorpion rockets, but good thing is their Paladin tanks have so much blink ability. This Paladin tank being picked off there, but nice save there by the USA player, not losing this one Paladin tank. But he should really pull it back there a bit so he can save it actually. But what an epic move there by Squaak, saving this one Paladin tank. That was pretty good. Okay, so Squaak sitting on 5,000 cash. That's a lot, and just look at this vision. He has vision on every spot. Just this one spot here is missing. Tanks coming in from the top, but there are the Paladin tanks, and this would be a good opportunity for the GLA player now to pick off two Paladin tanks, and he is going to do so. The Paladin tanks are in a bad position to engage this. They need to be pulled together more. And there it goes, finishing off some Paladin tanks, but now the GLA player is in a very bad spot, getting sandwiched there by the Paladin tanks. But what an epic fight there between both armies, and the GLA player is going to win this fight. Wow, that was surprising. But very well executed there by the GLA player, also with the Rebel ambush. Finishing off the complete army of the USA player. That was good. But more Paladin tanks on the way. There's a production facility and still 3,000 cash left for Squaak. Murder sitting on 2,000. And mining with a lot of workers there from the middle supply, which will be exhausted very soon. Oh, here, look at this. But Missile Defender spotting it in time. And Bomb Truck been wasted there. Only killing two Missile Defenders is not so worth it. So, Murder still tries it to kill all those missile defenders there with his Scorpions. I think one Scorpion rushing into this and getting a lucky shot with a Scorpion rocket would be cool. But now Squaak is on his toes and he knows what's coming, so he's focusing on his missile defenders right now and bringing down all those Scorpions. But in return he is losing all the missile defenders. And this is what Murder wanted to achieve. He reached his goal and all the missile defenders are gone, so he has now green lights to build a supply stash there. Only a few left and those can be easily killed. You can see that Rebels now killing a few Rangers there and an A-10 missile strike coming in. Also have a bomber coming in, so USA player now activating his general promotions. Oil derrick finished and all the tunnels survived. Only 2 tunnels were picked off. Oh, lots of choppers there on the way. And only 1 quad cannon is needed to bring down all the choppers. The missile defenders cannot do anything against this. 2 tunnels are still enough to hold back this attack. Squaak now managing to get through there in the middle, but there is a toxin bomb and this will kill the complete army of Squaak. I mean, he has powerful paladin tanks, but they need to drive into the GLA B nest right now. And this is going to be a suicide mission because now the GLA player can pick off those paladin tanks very easily. That was a pretty good toxin bomb, and this finished off all the paladin tanks. Squaak again lost his complete army there, and the Murder again strikes with a very good strategy. First black market going up for Murder. It's surprising me that at 21 minutes this is the first black market at all. But okay, so there's the quad cannon, and Squaak cannot do anything against this. He has to retreat. He would need a tomahawk to bring down the squad, or maybe a paladin tank, or just a missile defender to laser lock it down. Okay, that's also possible. But mining from this main supply is very risky. So there's another quad cannon, and try to bring this one down. Yes, he is trying, but all the choppers are taking so much damage and they cannot be repaired because there is no airfield. So, Squaak sitting on 500 cash, and we have Murder sitting on 280 cash. But very good job there with the quad cannons bringing down those choppers, or at least chasing them away. Now this chopper will be destroyed. There's a rebel ambush. This would have been better here. Okay, now the rebels all getting sniped there by the sniper. Actually, two snipers there. What a waste of rebels. Holy shit. That was a big waste. Why didn't he just ambush this place? Oh well. Another chopper being under attack. And Squaak really has balls to mine from this location. I wouldn't mine from this location because it's too risky, but he really has balls. Holy shit. So Murder only stays on one black market because he's struggling with the cash. He's scouting now the area for more supplies, but there are no more supplies, and so he will run into 0 cash. But he's spotting a chopper there and a barracks. Oh, another chopper under attack and going down. That's too risky to mine from. Why is Squaak continuing to mine from this location? In the end, it will not pay off for him. But he's still trying it, and more paladin tanks are on the way. Squaak sitting on 200 cash, and I think he has some cash problems. He has no supply drop zone, he has no strategy center, so yeah. Also no supplies left in the middle, so he needs to collect supplies from the bottom main supply. Oh, that was a nice hit there with the A-10 missile strike, and now the troops can all move in. That's the last tunnel, and this was pretty good. Now the choppers also can mine from the supply very safely. That was a very good hit there. You can see a tunnel going up there at the top position. And some pop out there with some scorpions, finishing off the command center. Once the command center is down, Squaak will be crippled a lot. But looks like another base race right now. So Squaak attacking on the bottom right flank and Murder on the top left. And he's finishing off the command center, but the command center is being sold in time. And Squaak gets 1000 cash and cannot build a supply center near to this supply pile, and he's doing so. That's the right decision. In the meantime, the command center is in danger of the GLA player, and he is about to lose it. He is selling his supply stash, and I think he will sell his command center very soon. So both players will be without any command center left. So GLA player limited to this what he has there. This is his last building, I think. So Murder only on one building left. He has a few tunnels, but those don't count. So there's the second building. So he's rebuilding his command center, but he's pretty limited. And needs to send his troops there to the bottom because there's danger incoming, and he sees the danger. He has some Burden pattern tanks. Oh, and losing power. That's not good. So losing his barracks there very soon. So Squaak also only on 2 buildings left. That's going to be very epic here right now. So both players are on their toes. They need to be careful with their engagements. Those Scorpions cannot engage this army because this is too much, and this cannot engage this because then the USA player is going to lose too much stuff. So both shouldn't engage each other's position. They need to find a good spot to harass the enemy's buildings. Epic race there with the sniper and the radar mine, and the sniper is just barely reaching the the bunker. There's also a barracks there on the bottom, on the top, still left, but the Scorpions now destroying it. Command center nearly finished, and then we will see a rebel ambush. So we now have a base trade right now. Murder sitting on the spot of the USA player, and the USA player sitting on the spot of the GLA player. It's now in reverse. That's pretty cool. Oh, nice rebel ambush there. Getting this reactor. So power down again, and the units of the USA player are out of position. And now the GLA player moving in with his units, and I think one sniper should go down there to clear this out. No paladin tank. Oh, but there goes the sniper. What an unlucky hit there for Squaak. And now the rebels up in behind, and they can capture those buildings. And I think Murray is now going to capture the command center. No, he's just going to shoot at it, and now he's going to capture it. Rebel been taken out, and now the paladin tank needs to take care of the situation. And nice drop there with the chopper. Paladin tanks now need to be microed very well, and that was microed correctly. Oh, there are the units of the GLA incoming, and can Squaak defend his base? That's a lot of trouble there in his base. 5 Scorpion tanks and 1 quad. I don't think Squaak will survive this, but there's an A-10 missile strike completely missing the target. That was close. And there are the rest of the units. Now the toxin shit is gone, and he can move in with his last remaining units. Only 2 buildings left for Squaak. You can see that Murder is sitting on 580 cash, and he needs to rely on cash bounty.
A warrior has fallen.
Losing this 1 Scorpion tank there, and now that's trouble right there for Murder. That's trouble. And he's going back. Wise decision by him. Ooh, Dozer under attack, and I think this is the last Dozer, and he is being repaired, and ooh, not surviving this, but this was very close. And oh, I take this back. Squaak has a command center still left, so he can rebuild his Dozer, so it's okay. But losing a Dozer is crucial. We can see that Murder is preparing some sort of terror attack here, I think. But he has no technical, so no terror attack can happen. But he's building those terrorists anyway. So, paladin tanks repairing themselves. That's a good decision. But this one not been repaired and losing it. And War Factory been sold there. Reactor going up again. Looks like Squaak wants to get this command center, but he shouldn't left his base so wide open while there are 4 Scorpions and 1 quad driving around. 2 paladin tanks are not enough to stop this attack, but he still has missile defenders there, so he should be fine, I guess. Paladin tanks just standing there doing absolutely nothing. Now they're moving again. And another tunnel going up there. So Murder very limited with his cash, but he still affords one more tunnel. Oh, Cord can be picked off, I mean. And Miss Defender doing a fine job. Only 3 Scorpions left, and Squaak now completely fine in defending his base. Tunnel scrap gone. And Command Center in big danger, but there should be a Rebel ambush available for Murder now. Card Bomber coming in. And this Command Center will be gone in no time. Oh, he also with some force fire attack, and there is the Rebel ambush. This Paladin tank needs to be saved. Why is he not saving the Paladin tank? What are you doing, Squaak? Losing this one Paladin tank. That was not careful enough of Squaak. And there are the snipers. And Pilot going into this Paladin tank. Ooh, Paladin tank's getting sandwiched there. Losing another Paladin tank. Ugh. And nicely done here, saving this Paladin and the Pilot. But losing this one Paladin, this was unnecessary. Should have been microed more correctly. So 2 buildings left for the GLA player, and the USA player sitting on 5 buildings. There's the Pilot also promoting this Paladin. And 2 Scorpions left for Murder. So Murder has a big problem here right now. He only has 2 Scorpions and no cash at all. So those Scorpions must get him cash, otherwise he is going to lose this battle. Squaak has more units, and with the force fire now doing some good damage there on the War Factory, and War Factory is not sold in time. So Murderer gets 200 cash and finish off the War Factory. Nicely done. There's an airfield now going up for Squaak. And an airfield is going to be very good, but airfield not finishing and being stopped there. And the Scorpions are doing an absolutely massive amount of damage, and I think the airfield just got cancelled in time. And with the force fire bug now destroying the supply. Paladin not engaging. You can also see that Squaak again on a base race here. Toxin bomb incoming to stop this attack. Well done. Missile defenders here to stop this attack, and one very well placed laser lock is going to bring this Scorpion army down. But there's no laser lock happening, there is a laser lock. But Scorpion rocket dealing with this, and the 2 Scorpions now driving around here. Squaak still on 3000 cash left, so he should be okay dealing with the Scorpion army. And the Scorpions now bringing down the command center with the force fire bug. In the meantime, the Paladin tanks are attacking here the command center. Oh, nice micro there with those 2 Scorpions. Well done. And here are the terrorists incoming, and the USA player is not careful enough. Losing both Paladin tanks to the terrorist attack.
Unit lost.
Scorpions going again at the command center, and barracks been sold, so the laser lock can happen. Scorpion tanks driving away, and USA player still in this game. He still has 1600, but not enough cash to rebuild his supply center. There's still 3900 on the supply left. So I think he's going for a cell now to build the supply center, I guess. But what building should he sell? He can sell the reactor and the barracks, and then he can build the supply center. Oh, rebel ambush! That's not good. And I think he's going to lose the dozer, and once he has lost the dozer, he's going to lose this match, and dozer gone. There's GG right there. That's it. He cannot build anything more. That was his last hope, this one dozer, to build up the supply center to get in some cash to build more stuff, but no, that's it. This one rebel ambush just costed him the game. And the 2 last remaining Scorpions, they are now finishing off the last remaining buildings. Mr. Defenders cannot do anything against this. Also no drop possible because the Chinooks are so much damaged. Doing a drop of those damaged choppers would be not a good decision. So Scorpions are escaping and they are going to escape. Wow, USA player only won 2 buildings left and he has 500 cash left. So those missile defenders are the last thing he has. And a well placed Scorpion rocket and that's it. Also one more sniper there, but a rebel ambush will ruin his game. So the clock is ticking right now for Squaak. The next rebel ambush is going to finish him off. There is only a command center and a barracks left for the GLA player.
Lost.
But Squaak has no units to finish off those 2 buildings, and there are also some units inside the tunnel, as we can see, lots of units there in the tunnel. So yeah, also there are 2 high promoted Scorpion tanks and they are going to ruin the game of Squaak. So I'm curious to see what Squaak is going to do now. No matter what he do, he will lose this match. Okay, looks like he's preparing a drop with 2 missile defenders. But I don't think this will win him the game. He also has some troops there in the middle left he could use, but those are only 3 missile defenders, I think. And this drop is too slow, so there are the RPGs, and they're going to bring down this chopper. It's only a matter of time now. Ooh, 8-10 missile strike and a bomber coming in. Nicely done. And command center will be finished off with only 2 missile defenders, but they are the Scorpion tanks. And Scorpions arrive in time. The command center can rebuild. But good effort there by Squaak. Oh, I think he's not trying to fight a sniper. Ah, just missed him barely. And the sniper survives, and he is going to finish the work, and the command center cannot rebuild. The Scorpions now need to find the sniper, and they're desperately trying to find him. Ah, this is funny shit right there. There's another drop incoming by Squaak, and the Scorpions still try to find the sniper. The worker cannot rebuild the command center and this drop is going to happen, but the Scorpion tanks can easily deal with this chopper there. And there's the radar van incoming, and this will mean the GG for the sniper. Chopper cannot land because the Scorpions will immediately finish this one chopper off. And will this chopper land? I don't hope so, because otherwise he's going to lose everything in there. There's one sniper though. Oh, now he's been spotted and he needs to run away. And the drop is going to happen now. No, it isn't. And sniper running away, hiding in this building. And the chopper flying away. But now the command center can rebuild. And sniper hiding, not in this chopper. Oh man, this is intense. This match is really intense. But I don't think Squaak's going to win this match. The worker now rebuilding this command center, and once the command center is finished, this is going to be GG for Squaak. So Squaak really needs to stop this worker from building up this command center, but the Scorpions are doing a pretty good job in trying to stop any attack incoming. There's no way for Squaak to kill this worker. Almost 40%. He needs to stop this worker, but he cannot do so. 4 missile defenders been deployed there, and they can do some laser lock on those Scorpions. But he needs to split those missile defenders up very well. Command center at 60%. Ooh, this is going to be very close. The sniper now needs to go in, and Squaak knows it. He's splitting up his middle defenders very well, and there's the laser lock bringing down one Scorpion, but not bringing down the last. Last Scorpion survives, and the sniper cannot finish his job. That's it. That's right there. That's it right there. That's his last unit, and yeah, command center finish. That's the GG. Oh, what an epic race this was. Squaak almost got it, and there's the rebel ambush, which he so needed. Capturing the last 2 remaining buildings. And there's no sniper left. That's it.
I got the goods.
There's one chopper left, but no unit inside. Cell now going to happen. And
Our building is being captured. Our building is being captured.
that's it. Squaak
Unit
surrenders.
lost.
What an
You are
epic
victorious.
match. Holy shit. I really enjoyed that one, and it really deserves the Hall of Fame statues. Wow, that was intense. Holy shit. So, an almost equal amount of units there for both sides, and Murder lost more units because of the rebel ambushes, I think. Units destroyed by Squaak, more units destroyed there. And yeah. Squaak collected more cash because he got the main supply under his control of his opponent. That was so intense. This match was brilliant. Just epic. Wow. I hope you enjoyed it. This is your cncHD, and more is definitely coming. More is definitely going to follow. Bye bye.